Hello everybody, how are we all doing? I'm Loomis, it is Minecraft Monday, and sorry, I've just seen out of the corner of my eye that Noel screen has Noel is you flashing in big letters on it.
I know. I saw that. I deliberately left it on main menu and I saw that. I like that. Yeah, it knows it's me.
Yeah.
Nolan is me. Can't pay for that kind of promotion, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Minecraft itself promoting my stream like that. Yes.
Yeah. Probably nobody picked up on it, but with me today is Noellen.
The star shines on the hour of our meeting.
Hey Badger, how you doing?
No Badger.
I'm in Stars and Sea, but I'm not. So I woke up in Stars and Sea train station, but I'm not sure whether I was arriving or leaving.
Ah!
What was I doing? I think I was.
I've had a lot to. So go on.
I think I was on my way back, because I've got a bunch of goods produced by Anvil in my inventory.
Ah, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Come on, Fenrir.
Yeah, the Badger Highway. It's an elegant beauty across the land. Badger's Folly Path. I also like that name, yeah.
That's pretty. Doing alright over an idea.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, thanks, Badger. A lot of mental health stuff at the moment. Bit jittery. But Minecraft's a good thing for soothing the nerves.
True.
Yeah.
Unless you go to the nether, of course.
Yeah. Then it's kind of the opposite.
Fun though.
Yeah, how are you doing there?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
Can't complain. After all, they'd listen.
Yeah.
Do that first.
Oh yeah, I'd forgotten that the longhouse is now full of blocks introduced by the Enderman.
One thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bye, Fenrir. Sit there. Goodbye.
Oh, there he is. I couldn't find Anvil. I was scared for a minute there.
Can't after all that.
Yeah, just despawns.
No.
Okay. Think I'll catch the train back home then.
Trains are pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, there's a Twitter page I follow that does like a Simpsons quote every day. And one of them was, and I remember the episode, but I can't remember the context. I remember seeing the scene, but I can't remember the context. But Homer's like sat in I think it was like a Tesla car, and he's wearing a monocle. This is so, my man. What advantage does this motor car have over other modes of transport? Like a train, which I could also afford. I can't remember why I was doing that, but I love it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine having your own train? That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's both transport and accommodation.
Mm.
Like if you're going somewhere, Get it arranged in advance. Just have it sat in a siding.
Yeah.
Just live it.
Mm.
Because like obviously you would, assumedly if it's your own train, you wouldn't gear it up to carry, you know, scores of people.
Yeah.
You'd have it done as you wish, like the Royal train is, or was. I don't know what the current Royal train's like.
Is there still a Royal train?
There is, yeah.
Ah.
It's alright. The train in the literal sense of there are a number of carriages set aside for such business.
Yeah.
It's like a Pullman thing. I've seen it once actually.
But there's not a Royal engine?
As such, yeah. There's one of the freight companies has a couple of engines that they keep on that they use for that kind of thing. But they're not like specially done for it. They're standard goods engines that they paint purple when it comes to it.
Right.
But I could be wrong. Maybe it's changed. I think there's a one at each end. I think they have. In terms of the end of the train. It's not dissimilar to what they do with nuclear trains as well. They always have more than one engine on a train carrying nuclear materials.
Yeah.
Just in case. Yeah, you don't really want to get stuck on line with that, do you?
No.
Cat. That's fine. Cats and ghasts make similar noises, so there's that moment of being that way. No. Like, not this far. Like, if we walk in the Nether Temple one day and there's a ghast, we shouldn't be surprised. Stuff. It's a two-way portal. Stuff can come through.
Yeah.
But this far out, we should be fine. I'd be surprised. Fletcher's just living up at that tower, isn't he?
Where's he at?
The Wizard's Tower.
Wait, is he at the top of it?
No, he was on the steps outside.
Ah, okay. I say, I know they can use ladders, but not on purpose. So if he was inside, he's probably stuck.
They'd have to knock a hole in the wall and build a ramp.
Yeah.
Been doing some sales.
Hey, Fenrir. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Is it? Is it? Thank you. I did some calculations. Relative heights and all that stuff, you know how it is.
Yeah.
First of all, I need to... I think the floor level, I suppose. Tyrion and Fenrir. No, we can't look there actually. I should have fortified it against such an occasion. There's 4 down, which is fine. Carved pumpkin.
Yes.
They up to devilry.
Yes. Take a bodyguard to our new friend. Is it 4 blocks you need of iron that you need?
I'll be honest, I can never remember and I always get it wrong. It's enough to make a... I think it is 4, because it's like 1 for the body, if you imagine, 1 for the legs, 1 each for the arms.
Yeah.
There it is. Goes from here on the level. Up 1, down 1. Right, we're going up 2, then down 2. Okay, so now we're at ground level.
It's getting dark.
There's the... 2 on that, maybe? Hmm.
It's such a good view of the sunset from the keep.
That's great, isn't it?
Neuralon says ZZZ.
I love being up there. Are you up on the first floor?
Yeah.
I love going up in my chambers, as it were. I mean, I like the floor higher, or even just going standing on the roof.
Yeah.
Tell you where else you get some great views as well, up top at Wizard's Tower. I think it's the highest point in Chasm now, isn't it? It's not as tall as the keep, but it's on that hill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the lighthouse's roof is higher, but obviously the top floor of the lighthouse is quite tall, so you're not actually stood that high.
Yeah, I think that's probably a fair point. I think, yeah, the lighthouse is the tallest building in terms of vantage points.
Yeah. Oops. Oh, good. Every time I accidentally put down a block I'm not super familiar with, I worry that it's gonna shuffle into something else when I break it.
Ah, yeah.
Fortunately, breaking an iron block does not turn it back into iron lumps or iron ingots.
As long as you got back the same amount you put in, that won't be too bad.
Yeah. It wouldn't be awful, but it would be kind of inconvenient.
Yeah, but if it cost you to do that, that would be vexing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Fenrir. Back out already. Yeah, I better tell you to say I don't wanna beam me with anything. So hard not to overpenetrate with this friggin' shovel.
Making those land changes to the agricultural railway.
Yeah. Don't think I needed to do what I'm doing here, but I'll do it all the same. Actually, yeah, that wasn't really necessary at all. I was moving the starting point, but I don't think I actually need to.
Yeah.
What do I? Because it needs to dive, but I said, how much does it need to dive?
Dive.
Hawkman, dive! It's all I ever think of with that.
Hit your afterburners, pilot! Dive! Dive! Dive!
I love the fact that a Games Workshop manager, seeing that some new GW models yelled, Hawkman, dive! And immediately some big move went, never do that again. They are not Hawkmen from Flash Gordon. And like, obviously he's doing that because like...
No! Please, please, please. Stop. Okay, there we go. My car started off on its way back on its own.
No. It shouldn't travel as far with nothing in it.
Yeah.
But still.
We managed to run it down.
But yeah, I assume the concern is if you're not careful, somebody's going to be like, wait, did you know, they're going to accuse you of deliberately basing your products on the Hawkmen, and you can get in a lot of legal trouble, even if you didn't.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're like, yeah, we can't risk having that association, but still. Hilarious all the same. A spirit raised from depth.
Now I just need to wait for lightning to strike. Yeah. Hired help. New iron golem. I was hearing that that the ones that we make have slightly different AI to the regular iron golems.
True.
Like they'll never attack us, for example.
I didn't know that. Attack him and find out. Then laughing madly while you do it.
Yeah.
My creation.
Help keep this place safe.
No, I messed it up. Wait, I did it wrong.
Right. Back I go again. Railway stream.
Everyone loves a railway stream. Why did I do it that way? That's really inefficient of me. I'm a fool. There, which that like that. That's that bit done. Then we need to dive. Need to go that far down, I don't know. Because we're not going to be like digging out under the wheat, are we?
Yeah.
One would imagine that at least. So all I need to do is be 2 below, I think. Well, 1 foot surface, and then out. So it's not meant to be a comfortable thing for us to travel about in. It's meant to just be a practical.
Yeah.
It's not a passenger railway. So do I need to do it 3 high, or do I just do it 2 high and just keep it as the shuttle thing? Yeah, things like that have existed quite a lot historically, and we just don't really know about it. Like, obviously, it is a thing that is known, but I mean, like, the public tends not to know about it very much.
Yeah.
Like, there are all sorts of tunnels, like, under London that are, like, disused now. Well, some of us don't use, but they're just disused tunnels that used to have, like, the post office railway.
Yeah.
It was just like, they used to carry parcels from one place to another. And it went like a full-on railway. They were like, well, it was a railway and such, but it wasn't like a proper railway. They were like sealed contain, they loaded them in like these wheeled containers, and then they like drove along this railway.
Yeah.
Just when he's kind of cool. This way. Collapse. That's okay. Geometric going forward. Maybe I should have gone one further down. I'm like right on. What do you have your opinions? I'm right underneath the wheat and such. I should probably make it 2 under, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Probably better.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be worried it's going to fall down.
Just one day, just collapses.
Yeah.
There, lad. I can hear a lot of zombies.
Well, to be from the mines, won't it?
Quiet and all the same.
Yeah, someday we should probably look into that.
I pitched that down here because I just dug the whole tunnel without any lights. Which feels very historical, but, you know. There's nothing we should be doing.
Yeah.
It's like, fine, don't worry about it.
I've got a minecart in my inventory that's not planned. Will you accept your duty and return the minecart?
Exactly, there's no advantage to doing it. A moral imperative. Do that. So, breached.
Getting late.
Is it? I'm underground once more. There's a couple of ways I could do this, really.
Illumus of fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
So the question remains. Do I bring it up here? Do I bring it up and then bank it around into the corner? Seems most efficient to have it pull up into the corner.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Ah!
I think you got off them planks, by the way.
Heck, man.
I could see you above me, and I could hear you walking about. I could resist doing that. I didn't think you'd take fall damage, though. See,
Well,
good as new.
Yeah. Blood has vanished underneath me, yeah. You broke into a cavern down there?
It's the entrance to those mines.
Ah. Which Badger flooded for some reason, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Wash the skeletons back down?
I think so, yeah, I think that's the logic. So I'm just arranging the path for the railway to come in.
Maybe the flow's not strong enough.
There and there. Oops. Never mind. Oh, no. Pressing out the wrong button.
It's not the, it's not the chicken farm, really. I think that when you were talking, I think it was the other day, about how it looked so empty here. Because I took the chicken stuff apart a while ago. I think is it Tyson's tree being gone?
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right, actually.
Yeah.
Mind, the chickens were still here when the fire happened, weren't they? Cause,
Actually, yeah, they were. I guess it is both then.
I think the tree was probably I think you're probably right with the tree, actually, 'cause it was such a it were a big tree.
Yeah, because he had his treehouse in it.
Yeah. It's a shame about that.
It wasn't you that flooded the mines?
I honestly thought it was Badger. I thought it was part of a scheme.
Yeah,
Like a defense measure.
I mean, who did flood it then? Because it's not been flooded since Tyson times, I'm fairly sure.
No, it's only flooded very recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're a little bit the scapegoat for things now, Badger, but we honestly thought this one was you. Remember we talked about how Tyson's mine was quite dangerous, and then shortly afterwards there was like water pouring down it, and I guess we figured you'd done it to keep things in. Flooded a lava mine thing. Was it under chasm thing? I don't think this would be that. Maybe it has been like that for a long time and we've not noticed, but I'd have thought we'd have heard the running water.
Yeah. I've certainly not flooded it.
I mean, if it was me, I don't remember doing it. I mean, I forget that there are mines down there. I encourage people to stay out. Ow, ow, ow. I'm full of needles.
Cacti.
Yeah. Can't eat them, can you? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I mean, IRL, yes.
Yeah,
But
depending greatly on the
sorry.
kinds of cactus, but yeah. There's cactus fruit and like cacti are largely water, so you can like drink them.
Now I'm just picturing that Futurama where Fry ends up becoming he accidentally drinks an emperor.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Fry? That could have been a deadly poison. It was just as likely to be an emperor. It's just a great line.
Yeah.
Then Leela warns him about the dangers how they'll try and assassinate him. And he's like, no, they won't, it's fine. And like, as soon as she's left, the straw comes through like a hatch in the wall and he's like poking against him, like, stop it! Comes later. So, comes up. Slope. our...
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I'm gonna do some trading and try and fix my gear.
That... enough. What do the buffers look like in Kazumbi Station? I don't know. There is a gate here. Nice.
Red wool, I think.
That's true. Do I need that? I need to check out the exact layout of the starting tracks as well, because I can't remember if I did it differently, because it's a terminus, or if I did it the same as everywhere else.
Yeah.
Just play with some buffers in, shouldn't I? It's a railway after all.
Seeing green
Fine,
sparks off of people. Like I was walking around and there's green sparks coming off of them, like they've just traded happily or leveled up. So maybe they're happy to see me, but I don't know that I've done anything in particular.
Yeah, I can't see if that's an observable phenomenon.
Yeah.
They're not people you've just traded with, are they?
No, 'cause I've only just traded with somebody. No, I got back into town, walked through it, and at least 3 of them had green sparkles coming off of them. Let me go to the well, see if... No, nobody here?
Can't
Nobody else
see
green
anybody
sparkling?
doing it.
No, don't know what that's about then.
Huh.
Wow. Thanks for the luck, Lady Meow. Hope you're doing well. Go and farm something, I guess. It's going good. Oh. Not a single strand of sugar cane. I've just sold all the paper. Wow.
Are there any stone bricks? Oh, you've gone outside, never mind.
Let's see. Yeah, quite a few.
You couldn't drop me. Hold on. You couldn't drop me 4 down here, could you?
Yeah, just regular bricks. There's also stairs.
Just normal stone. I just saw this dude pushing. Just normal stone bricks, please.
Okay.
And I say 4, but just chuck me out wherever. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay. Yep. Sure. I'll be right back, everybody.
In a moment. 2 or 1 in 3 or something it'll need to get it up there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Let's bring the wheat home.
Cobblestone's probably the answer, actually. Did I yeah, I did do that.
Cobblestone.
Trap myself. I was musing to the stream that I need to fill the cart with something. So that we don't have the problem of before where I tested it empty and then it wouldn't work full. So I was thinking I just need some tat to load it with.
Yeah.
Probably cobblestone.
I suppose at least it'll be empty when it's going back up that hill.
That's true, it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Could we try testing it empty first? I suppose as well, it won't be going with the same force it would be if it would come in as normal. Oh, I did it! It went exactly where I wanted it to.
Nice.
And it stopped just shy where I expected. I expected it to stop there. So maybe we need a... But then it'll become with much more force when it comes back the other way.
Yeah.
So let's, I guess, just come down with some power and it gets here. And then we need to go essentially 36 blocks.
Oop, the snoot.
That being said, do it all as normal. So that being said, though, obviously when it's running on, what do you call it? When it's running empty, it runs differently to if it were running on carrying goods. Essentially, works differently to carrying a person.
Yeah.
So it may be that I need to put extra powered rails in than I would normally.
Yeah, load it up with something. Give it the test. See where it stops. So it works while it's empty then.
So far. The way I do that one, I think that's the way I do that one. Put that button like there. Anyway, what am I doing? It needs to go there, but then that won't work. Oh. Yeah, Jason, gotta do it there. That be enough to power it? What powers them? So if I did the button there. No. Unexpected issue. The button have to be there, that's clumsy.
Bright hope, one foot before the other we
buzzes.
Hanging out with some bees.
Yeah. I love that buzzing noise.
Good, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's good.
What's that? Blast something into the mines.
Yeah, it is square of granite. Square block of granite.
Cube.
Yes, it is. Cube of granite. Talk to the old. No, it's fine.
Granite has been compacted and crushed into a cube.
20 minutes to collect your cube. I slide that line. And then when he's got a message for him or whatever, he got a message said, "Is it about my cube?" A bit later, we've got more important things to remember now. Yeah, let's just do it manually for the minute. Let's try just an empty run and see how far we get. So I really need it to be able to work empty or full. So.
Yeah. Wheat's growing around the scarecrow. I don't fully understand this. Like he's embedded in a block of wheat.
Huh.
Hmm.
I wanna take a look.
Ooh, it got dark by the way.
Yeah, I'll take a look at mine and then unless you've already undone it.
Nah, I've not done anything with it. Left it as it
Like-
is. Wow.
Yeah, it makes it.
Nice.
It's empty, I think it'll run either way. Huh. I mean, it looks very realistic.
Yeah. Didn't know that could happen.
I didn't know that either.
Hmm.
How did it even get planted there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like it obviously wasn't planted when the scarecrow was placed because you know you can't place things on wheat squares like that.
Ah.
What's up, Fenrir? Give me some big barks.
He's barking at your cat.
Maybe.
No, not working. Did it ever work? I was tempted to put another power block halfway. Try to make sure it's got a good oomph going.
Yeah.
That's something to do.
Excuse me, Mr. Farmer, I need you to fix my axe.
That's a possibility. Maybe that's necessary. Investigate. Excuse me, battered golem. And you too. Probably does need to be. That makes sense. Indeed.
Yes, indeed. For in the land of Lordran, dead are corralled and herded towards the north. It's a very pretty stray.
Isn't it? Finding your parole in floor again.
Right.
Fall down the hole.
I went to Spain once and I fell down an ole.
Hey! Jokes like that are so daft, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, yeah. Load that up, that. the rest go? Kinda despawned that quickly. You know where Earth was?
No, but I'm not far away.
I thought I'd chucked more stuff down here for me to collect. Either it's disappeared or I didn't chuck anywhere near as much as I thought I did.
Hmm. Right.
Wouldn't mind chucking a more cobblestone down.
Sure.
Let me see how much. 10 stacks. Thank you. Stuff I do need another. Okay, so we need another one about halfway up, alright?
Yeah. See who, well, actually it's almost bedtime. I guess in the morning I'll see who wants carrots. Are people still at the well? Nah, they've called it a night. Hi Casper. How are you doing? Are you having a good day?
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
Well, I'm just doing an experiment.
Oh.
Ah, needs 2 instead of 1. That really works though.
Yeah, railway's still not fast enough.
Yeah, I think when it's working laden like that, I reckon. I think it probably coming laden all the way. I think will probably be fine
Yeah.
because it's got that added momentum of coming downhill.
Can you have
That's
a
fine.
can you have a powered rail like? Oh yeah, you have got a powered rail on the map. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was possible.
I wouldn't. I didn't know how well it would work. Yeah, it's plenty. It's fine. Now I've got that one in the middle, but what I need to do is redivide that. So instead of having one in the middle, I'll have 2. So to count this distance.
Make TNT. Planted tons of it under the factory and made a switch. Just push the button unaware of the consequences. Bringing a touch of boat murder to the Minecraft setting.
True, imagine.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, that'd be almost as bad as burning the whole thing down.
I bent it down a bit. That we know carries that up here, no problem.
That said, thinking on it, like you burned down the factory, but not the warehouse, technically. But Badger
That's true.
says he'd be, according to Badger's prophecy, he'd be placing TNT under the factory, not the warehouse. So does
True.
that mean he'd be placing the TNT directly into the warehouse?
He would, yeah.
Yeah. That would ruin everything.
I feel like placing TNT connected by redstone, carving a little tunnel out. Building a cavern, filling it with TNT, then having a little tunnel just carrying a trail of redstone that leads ultimately to just sort of random pressure plate somewhere, maybe under a carpet.
Yeah.
So you're just walking along, you stand on it, and then boom, somewhere something explodes.
Yeah.
Sound.
All you hear is the distant bang.
Yeah. How's the sound? So I want it around about 2/3 of the way between these 2 points. Have I got enough redstone torches? Bam. Still not enough.
Oh.
Well, I suppose.
I was buying campfires off this fisherman and you only got 1 extra item on level up. That's weird.
Is he low or high level?
It's an expert, so mid-level?
Huh. I think you only do get 1, mate. Depending on what you've leveled up from to. See how that works. It works.
Nice.
Seems to work. I'm just empty. Do you want to test it laden? Because I was just emptying it to take it back. But you can observe a test.
Sure.
Fully laden. I just shunt it into position. Don't worry, there's not a buffer yet. Just gently tap it forward and tap it into the position.
I think this project of yours is coming a little off the rails.
Oh, oh, oh. Notice how this is not like the normal railway tunnels.
Yeah.
Cramped and narrow. There you go. All the way to the other end.
Is it sending back or is it good here?
Yeah, please. Then I'll empty all that cobblestone off it.
Whoop.
That's a cat.
Doesn't work.
I don't know why that wasn't working. It should. Let me try switching this round. That makes better. Tinkered a little bit here, but not enough to really change. It works. It shouldn't matter. That's there. We'll try. No, this is a problem for later.
Well, you gotta ask yourself where the circuit is.
True. But it works. All I need now is a buffer. I've done it. You know when you conjured up that iron golem, you could have said, "It's alive." He's alive. I feel like that's, never goes out of fashion. It's never like not appropriate when doing things like that to yell, "He's alive."
And yet, when I worked in the maternity unit...
Seen a lot of jokes about being in like coming out of prison and finding out that because you got sent to prison for robbing a bank, and then you get in trouble for not wearing a mask the next time you go in a bank. So obviously you've been inside, so you don't know.
Yeah.
Check out. What's the thing I saw the way people were talking about it? Because some people got busted for, partying or whatever, and their defense was they didn't know that there was a pandemic on, because they don't really watch the news. And that's like, I don't know if they genuinely thought they'd get away with that, or if it's like a spare of the moment. It's my first day, or something like that. But it's magnificent either way.
Yeah.
Kind of just like, yeah? Yeah, I just didn't know. Probably unnecessary. Since I'm probably going to change it.
I assume they're out by now, but I remember there being a lot of memes, like halfway through last year, about how the contestants on Big Brother had no idea what was going on in the outside world, and nobody was allowed to tell them. So they were coming out one by one to find the world devastated by a global pandemic.
Like, it's horrible. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Expected like German, German Big Brother or something.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that's what you come out to? And they're like, you can't hug anybody.
Yeah.
It's the first time seeing your family, but you can't hug them.
They've all got to wear masks.
I saw a lot of joke when commenting on the story about those people claiming they didn't know that there was a pandemic now. There were a lot of people commenting things like, I thought everyone was just dressing up as ninjas these days. It's like, what could you possibly justify it as?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Into Halloween. More test runs empty and then jobs are good. Jobs are good.
Nice.
Then buffers then.
Fisherman is now buying boats for an emerald. That's not really a bargain.
No, because it's quite a bit of wood to go in a boat, isn't it?
Yeah, and then we'd probably get better rates selling the wood as sticks to the Fletcher.
Oh, we would, yeah. That's an area of business we've not really explored.
The selling sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did a lot in the early days.
True.
But that Fletcher passed away.
Have we got a Fletcher now who buys sticks? Oh.
Yeah, we have.
Well, that's an area of business we need to invest in.
Yeah, I mean that's why we moved from lumberjackery to agriculture, specifically because of
The death of that Fletcher.
yeah.
How are we doing for bamboo, by the way, while you're up there?
A couple of the chests are empty.
So I'll do that. I suppose what we need to do is we need to redistribute some taters. I need a book. Ooh, Battle Palladium 4. That's really good.
Yeah.
What is Battle Palladium? What's a cat?
I don't know, is it
Parent?
protection?
Assume so. Yeah, we could do, I suppose, we're building some more houses.
Yeah.
Distributing taters, two or three stacks to the people, and then seeing if we get some more kids.
Yeah. I'm going for that new cartographer.
Yeah, I think we could do with it. Thank you, Ryan. I think we can try and get some cartographers, plural. Maybe one of them will sell us item frames, which would be hugely useful.
Yeah.
Because we're currently held up by the availability of leather.
Mm.
It's not a resource we want to be using, really.
Well, currently there's 4 cartography stations and only 2 cartographers. If we hit 4 cartographers and still no progress on that front, I can always expand the map house.
True. You got 33. It's a rip-off.
I got 38 if you need something doing.
Are you sure? Oh, I don't want to take all your XP.
That's cool.
It's nothing urgent, anyway.
I'm not really doing anything with it.
If you're sure. Oh wait, I can do this one. That one's so expensive. This is. Let me just try that again. Yeah, for some reason to enchant my axe with Merlin's Repair is 33. To enchant my spade is 9.
Does your axe already have more enchantments on it?
You've got the same. Well, the spade's got Warrant Charm 3 and Efficacy 4. The axe has got Efficacy 4 and Warrant 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind enchanting my axe with Merlin's Repair, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eat that at you, and that. I'll do my spade. I don't want to call my spade yet. Thank you. Nice.
No problem.
If I try and... Well, as soon as I put my sword on, it just says too costly.
Oh.
Apparently my sword's stuck with Knight's Metal 3 and I can't protest on it.
Over the limit, huh?
This is interesting, I didn't expect. What should I call my spade? Let's see, I've got Cthalion.
Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to enchant my shield to be more durable. Oh well, I've got no XP now.
Oh no. I've got 13 if that'll do it.
It's cool. I'll get more XP somewhere, I'm sure.
Were you giving your shield? Because mine's just got Merlin's Repair.
Yeah, that's all I've got on mine currently. But I mean, I don't really know what it can take, but I assume just the general durability one.
You'd think so. What do you mean, yeah, like Warrant Charm or whatever?
Yeah. Unbreaking.
So I've now got, well, my main 3 tools have now got Merlin's Repair as well as my shield.
Yeah.
I've also got a spare book of Merlin's Repair. It won't let me do my sword because it's too costly.
Nothing to have on everything.
That's it. That's what I need to do. Wooden swords. Is it 10 wooden swords you need to harvest the bamboo?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, I need 8 actually. 2 already. Creating 8 swords in one go does look funny. Go harvest bamboo. Oh, there's a villager stuck.
Whoop.
Where are you, sir?
Whereabouts?
In the mine. Oh, he's got no job. He must have lost his job. He must have been stuck down here too long.
Ah.
Stuck myself. I'll have to get rid of this water then.
Yeah. Maybe just like put up a fence?
Yeah. That's a good idea. Let's go dump this water somewhere out of this bucket so I can put another. I wonder where he's lost his job. That can be painful. Actually, I can't. There's too much water. Scooped it up and it just generated more. Fill it in, I guess. Created a sauce.
Come on, sir. Oh, okay, that's less than ideal.
Gone deeper in, eh?
Yeah.
I've not got to block it up with.
Can you hop on there,
Thanks.
buddy? No. Come on. Okay, dry land, such as it is.
Yeah, gods. I thought I blocked it up and it's just generating more. But that's somebody's put a lot down
Just,
there.
probably just put a fence around it, I think.
It's under here now.
Mm-hmm. Come on, sir. There's a little pathway up here. There we go. You might have to relay a little bit of rail. I came up in the worst possible spot. You still down here? Okay, you headed back out the other way?
I'm chasing the water down and seeing where it went.
Okay.
All the way down is where it went. I've thrown some torches back where they might have been washed away. There's some prior flame. Yeah, going back to the zombie kid. All we need is a zombie villager.
Yeah. It's nighttime out, by the way. Yeah, I got the villager to the surface. Fortunately, we were under the railway, so it wasn't too far to dig.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
So what we need now for proper convenience is to have an easier access point into the undercroft or the cellar, whatever you call it, that contains the agricultural railway, so that you can access it more easily.
You didn't manage to clear up the water?
I just filled it in. Because you couldn't shift it. Hey, there's a villager stuck in the railway.
Is he? Oh yeah, he does look stuck, doesn't he?
Oh, I've dropped that. Oh no, he's gone down that hole.
Well,
I didn't know they were all down there.
it's okay. He's leaving the mines the way he came in.
Better get a fence.
Yeah, I'm absolutely playing this song, Lady Meow. It's good.
Is it
In-
Bungle Embarrass?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm in trouble for posting it to a folk club's Facebook page. Did they have like a no politics rule, or?
I says folk.
Yeah.
It's full of people protesting about stuff.
Only allowed to sing and protest if it involves mining.
Legit.
Hmm.
That charcoal looks fine, by the way.
My guy is now a shepherd.
Ah, good for him.
Yeah.
Apparently, the inauguration today,
Yeah.
they played some like country folk song, wherever it is, by a bloke who, you know, because it's talking about our country, or our country, our land, is it called? But like, it's actually a protest song written by a guy who was a revolutionary socialist. But apparently, it's just one of the things that's really popular, you know, in America amongst all kinds of audiences, because they don't pick up on the fact that it's a criticism of America. That it's criticizing the fact that, you know, there's all this wealth and whatever, but actually, most people never have access to anything remotely like the amount of wealth that's floating around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that kind of scenario. It's folk songs, but they don't get what most of them are about.
I've heard about a lot of schools playing a song. What's it called? It's like "Time of Your Lives" or something. That's about school being miserable. I'm playing it at like graduation day.
It's not "Time of Your Life" by "Best Days of Your Life" by Pink Floyd, is it?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
You only have to like listen once to that to know what it's about.
Yeah.
Like, it openly talks about bullying teachers and stuff.
Yep, and yet it's traditionally played at graduations.
Good one.
Maybe when they don't care. Like, yeah, like Fortunate Son that appears in every Vietnam themed thing. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of, as far as I've ever seen it, it is usually used in the context of the Vietnam War not being a fun time.
It's everyone's favourite president. He used it in his campaign rallies and stuff, didn't he?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I don't know the. Not familiar with that one, Badger. Yeah, I kind of. I assumed that was like sarcasm.
Yeah, I've seen people doing it with America. Like when they had the highest COVID death rate, going USA, USA,
Yeah.
number one at everything, baby. Is it, I suppose a bit of a difference between like, because obviously it's subjective, etc. But like when a song kind of the lyrics explicitly call out a particular position, to then kind of be like, nah, it means something else, is a bit
Yeah.
wrong. Man, I'm a fan of Tolkien. I encounter a lot of wrong.
Yeah.
What if this is the case? But it's not though. What if Boromir falls to the ring because he cut himself on the shards of Narsil? No.
Why would that be a thing?
Because it was formerly used to cut Sauron, so maybe it's like Sauron's blood poisons him and turns him to evil.
Hmm.
Apparently. But that's not how any of this works.
Yeah.
Also, you really think the elves didn't clean it in 2,000 years?
Yeah.
They keep as their treasured possession. They're like, nah, it's probably fine.
Hmm.
Saw an article online discussing this fan theory, and then outlining why it's nonsense. Being like, this is what some people think. However, yeah, don't really.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in reality.
I don't know my name, does it? I do always get clickbaited into those articles though, so they'll be like, interesting theory about Lord of the Rings. I'm like, go on! And then it's just something atrocious that somebody's reckoned.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Also, I guess I mean, different medium and stuff for that. It's only a film thing as well, where he cuts his hand in it.
Yeah.
Because Narsil's long since been reforged in the book. It kind of happens sometime previously off screen. Well, actually, they forged him when he sets off from Rivendell.
Yeah.
So not as bad as I'm memeingly making it out to be.
People were talking about Sam being better and cooler than Frodo. Yeah, that's canon.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Tolkien himself talked about it even in the book that people don't basically don't really give Frodo any credit.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, the fact that he ultimately cannot get rid of the ring and falls to it shouldn't be considered like a stain against him. It's like, who could?
Yeah.
Like, he's been carrying it, and it's a constant like demonic presence. Essentially a literal demonic presence. So it's I mean, it's a long time in the book, isn't it? That he's talking that about.
Yeah.
18 years? 17 years, sorry?
Whereas Sam holds it for like 5 minutes.
Sam's like, nah, I don't want it anyway. Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
I love that's like when the ring tries to
Arena fail says ZZZ.
I said before, it's one of my really favourite Lord of the Rings moments.
Yeah.
And Sam's like, nah, this is silly.
Yeah. checking in on the temple I was building before things got distracted, and it is full of grass and stone blocks.
Huh.
Yeah.
Why did you fill it with grass and stone blocks?
Yeah. Hmm. I think maybe there's been some ender tourism going on.
This I believe. Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to knock that temple down to make way for more agriculture/industry.
Mm.
You know how it is.
Yeah. Can't really be helped.
Exactly. It's a lot of rubbish tools. Isn't it? Because Frodo has a special birthday on the same day as Bilbo, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When Bilbo turns 111.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when Frodo turns 33?
Yes.
Thought so. And he's 50 when they set off on the quest of the ring, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's at it 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, a long time to be carrying an evil ring around with you.
Yeah.
And like, sure, most of that time Sauron's not actively calling it to him, as it were. But he does not long after.
Yeah.
It's part of the reason why Bilbo gets away with it for so long. Partly because Hobbit. He's got a certain resistance to it, and also he don't really want much.
Yeah.
As we see that he gives away most of or refuses to take, and a lot of the wealth he's entitled to in the Hobbit. And then gives a load of that away over years.
Yeah.
So he don't really want much.
Mostly just wants to not talk to his neighbors.
Yeah, which
Yeah, I can get behind that.
this is a relatable character, as old Bilbo.
Yeah.
Just kind of wants to be left alone, and he's like, I mean, I don't know what he's clearly got enough money to not really work,
Yeah.
as it is, because he doesn't have a job, does he?
Mm.
But certainly afterwards, he don't have one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Shepherd.
TM Fizz. You can't bring up Fizz here, Virgin. Ellen hates it.
Fizz. Ah. He's a terrible mid laner.
Yeah.
By which I mean, he's a mid laner I struggle to count.
Awful fellow. Back flipping around all over the place. Can't stand him.
Exactly. I've got some existing stairs, I'll tell them. Take.
Badger is desperate for coke. Black liquid coke. Somehow black liquid coke just sounds worse rather than better.
Yeah, it does. I suppose it makes you think of like black tar, opium and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
essentially Badge is one of those characters you encounter in Fallout. A couple of Fallout games, I think. Few, maybe. At least 4, actually. Fallout games. Who are addicted to Nuka-Cola.
Yeah.
Did you definitely meet 2 in Fallout 4? One of them's, I think, from Fallout 3. And you apparently... Oh, I don't know if you meet him in Fallout 1 and 2, but you certainly can become a Nuka-Cola addict yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a guy in the original who is just straight up desperate for some good old Nuka-Cola.
Because it's so refreshing.
Refreshing taste of Nuka-Cola.
Get a nuke.
Nuke your taste buds.
I don't think they've got the best slogan of soft drinks in the Fallout world, though.
Yeah.
Or Vim! Exclamation mark. Vim, but spelled with an exclamation mark, by the way. The taste of adventure.
Hmm.
Got you got it.
Yeah.
You got that emblazoned on your power armor.
Yeah.
So you storm entering a base, shooting everybody with your armor emblazoned with Vim, the taste of adventure. It's like, can I interest you in a soft drink? As you're just blasting everybody. Don't buy Nuka-Cola, blam. Have you got Vim? Which is the other slogan they use.
Yeah.
I got genuinely angry doing it. Ah, there's chicken! There's chicken. There's 2 chickens.
No!
I mean, there is a chicken.
This sabotage will not stand. I know what you're
I mean,
doing. Oh, hold on. I've just watched a chicken fly in from outside where there's a hole in the high hay. Who was in charge of the high hay project again?
Me, but it's been in abeyance because of all this other work I've got on.
Hmm.
I'm afraid I'm quite short-staffed.
Hmm. Hmm.
By which I mean there's only me.
Hmm.
Also, I suppose the high hay wasn't really built to resist flying enemies. I'd be a raider with no redeeming qualities.
I mean, I've
That's
not
gorilla.
encountered many raiders who do have redeeming qualities, to be fair.
What about if they've got a stylish haircut? Because I've met a few raiders with stylish haircuts. Or Southern Charm. You know, like, hey y'all. How's it going? I mean, she was a murderous psychopath. Like, literally like a classical psychopath. But still, you know. She was all folksy and y'all. You know.
Yeah.
She's dead now. Obviously. Because raiders.
Yeah.
I guess she didn't have Vim, the taste of adventure. And yes, I was wearing the power armor. You want me to take a raider stronghold where they're all incredibly well armed and armored? I'm getting my power armor.
Yeah, that seems fair to me.
Also, could you imagine somebody just like essentially kicks the door in, storms in, and they're wearing bright red power armor, Vim, the taste of adventure, emblazoned across the front, and like that, he's got like built-up pauldrons that have got the whatever the Vim equivalent of Nuka Girl is pictured on the side,
Yeah.
like holding up a glass. Love that image too much.
Yeah.
Right, there is also Sarsaparilla. Fallout world.
Yeah.
Mainly because Nuka-Cola couldn't get the rights at all. Fun fact, possible spoiler, not really a spoiler, is it? It's why they introduced Nuka Wild. They couldn't get the rights for Sarsaparilla.
Oh.
Unless you're like, that's a shocking betrayal of my trust, that's a huge spoiler.
Yeah. That does completely change how I look at the game world.
Nuka Wild in any of the games you've played?
I mean, not so far, which is the problem. You've spoiled it for me. That's how spoilers work.
The existence of Sarsaparilla is a spoiler, you're right.
Yes.
Or indeed the existence of Nuka Wild.
Mm.
Do you know what Nuka Wild doesn't have?
What doesn't it have?
Taste of Adventure.
Uh,
Try a Vim.
Illumis of Fail says
Is it zero sugar?
I'm in. Oh, Vim or Nuka Wild?
Nuka Wild.
I believe all Nuka Colas come with 120% of your daily sugar needs.
Ah. Wow.
And I forget, but it's like it's like a shockingly high amount of calories as well. But I forget exactly how many. Came across an advert for Nuka-Cola that had got that spiel about having all this energy. Also, I'm fairly sure at least some of it is irradiated, but I can't see. Like, see, it makes sense because it's called Nuka-Cola.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't say that with any certainty. I couldn't prove it in a court of law. But the rads didn't just come from, the war.
I suppose in the in a post-apocalyptic setting, having that much sugar probably would stop being a bad thing again.
Actually, yeah, that's true. It's no wonder people love having Nuka-Colas, is it?
Yeah.
'Cause that's a ton of energy and calories.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a good point, Lewis. There's something very Fallout, but also very believable about sponsored Power Armor as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Power Armor sponsored by a soft drink company. Yeah, it is. K plays 246. Z 246. Not really. K plays. K plays 246. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by.
Hi.
What's up? Indeed. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm running down a tunnel. I was actually going to take a quick break in a minute. That last time.
Yeah.
What a boring thing to come into as well. I'm just running down a tunnel. I want to do things when I get to the end of it, but for now, I'm just running down a tunnel.
I was reading a bit about like evolutionary psychology and stuff recently,
Oh,
and one of the bits I was reading about is that like we don't normally think of chocolate as being an addictive substance because we've got worse things.
all true.
But bearing in mind that our bodies are designed to go nuts for sugar, it contains something like 1,000 times the sugar of anything our ancestors could have encountered.
God damn.
And our brains are literally not programmed to process that much sugar. It's literally chocolate is literally more delicious than our brains are designed to handle. So yeah.
Suddenly making an advert. More delicious than your brain's designed to handle.
I mean, I'm not trying to pitch it in a good way, but it's a thing.
See, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some
Because-
people do kind of go mad for chocolate, don't they? They're like, oh, I can't resist
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, like it's. No wonder people have trouble with diets and stuff when chocolate is literally a god food that your brain can't fully comprehend.
That's remarkable. And it's got other things as well into the boost your serotonin and stuff. So you can see how it's, if not addictive, it's addicting. I guess is that one of the distinctions? That you make?
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah, the crux of the article is about the idea of willpower as a resource.
Uh,
Like, apples are an appealing food to humans because they have a lot of sugar in it. And so humans will typically, so like ancestral humans would typically go out of their way to eat apples, as an example.
okay.
But if humans always go for the delicious apple, they might get themselves into dangerous situations. You know, if you try and get the apple that's currently, if you try to get to an apple tree that has, you know, a bear stood at the or a tiger stood at the base, that's
Bad
not,
times too.
yeah, that's not likely to add to your reproductive fitness. So humans evolved to have the ability to resist going for the delicious apples. But if you resist too many, you know, you end up starving.
Ah,
So functionally, humans evolved to occasionally resist temptation, but to generally fall for it.
that's really interesting.
Like the
That,
like we're saying, if you look at a lot of corporate stuff and, you know, like eating chocolate and things like that, it's easy enough to say, just don't do it. But when you're being offered things that are, you know, far better than anything your brain is designed to withstand, like whether it's chocolate or video games or so many things in the modern world that are, you know, available and pleasant but bad for you, you actually can only resist so much. Like that's a straight up flaw of the human brain. It's not it's not even a flaw, it's specifically designed to do that.
not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah. So it's like so many things about the human brain, it's a feature that's designed for a very different environment.
Yeah. Very interesting. And it makes perfect sense as well.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, we've not really changed much. But
Yeah.
our lives have changed immensely from what our ancestors. I mean, we've been around for what, 200,000 years?
Yeah.
Some evidence that might be longer, but inconclusive, or not super widely accepted yet. Could go back as far as 300,000.
Yeah.
Well, let's say 200,000. For which we've had agriculture, what, 10,000 years?
Yeah.
If that. I can't remember if it's 8 or 10,000 years. So for like the vast majority of human history, we were hunter-gatherers, where you get what you have.
Yeah.
You know, what can you get? You've got what you can get hold of, and it don't keep much.
Yeah.
You can't create a surplus, really. It's generally quite self-limiting.
Yeah. I mean, we've had. The general consensus seems to be that, like, civilization has existed for 5,000 years.
Yeah.
For a species with generations as slow as ours, that is not a lot of time to evolve. That is nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future, future. It's that's nothing really. We're supposed to change and adapt in that time.
Yeah.
Really good, but is it?
So the moral is that corporations and products have more control over us than we realize, so we need to begin the revolution immediately.
Sounds good. Come the revolution, brother.
Yeah.
Etc. My dad used to say that jovially a lot. Also, before that, I say he used to say it jovially a lot, but if we go back slightly further, he used to say it seriously a lot. That blue sessions. Yeah, that seems. I've reached. Oh, yeah, look at all that. This is so unfinished. I don't think I brought enough resources to finish it. Maybe I did. We'll see. I've got to the station. That's a suitable place for me to take my break, I think. I'll have a quick break, and I'll be back. And we'll play some more Minecraft.
Right. I'll take a quick break as well then.
Is
Yeah, be back shortly. We're back, everybody. Connecting to the realm.
Can't theatres accidentally every time.
It's night.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Hey, Bunra. What are you doing here?
Keep. Left him in the Great Hall.
Where are you off digging then?
I'm at the furthest point of our rail network.
Oh. Are you connecting to the distant village on the other side of the forward base?
Well, this is the station that'll come out about at the forward base.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause, like the tunnels run through, but it's not actually like finished yet.
That's it. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no like proper put-in station or anything yet, so I'm in a bit of doing a bit of work on that. There's still some bits that needed doing to the line, so I've done them.
Yeah.
Like they were basically fencing on edges of bridges and stuff. A couple of places where it crosses to the bottom of chasms. I wanted to obviously put fences around them so things can't get in.
Yeah.
But obviously it's lit up around them. I still want to try and make sure. Have they ever gone in? I've essentially built this like a vault in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's in a cave, and I've just kind of built the structure of the station rather than carving it out. So I built the structure of the station in the cave.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not finished in terms of like putting your benches and signage in and stuff, but I wanted to get the basic structure of it done first and connect to the surface properly.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's just a straight up hole in the world, isn't it? Well, they can vary things from station to station, that's no terrible thing. Adapting to local conditions and all that.
Found a great chasm. It's a good omen, probably.
It's a great omen, one imagines.
Yeah.
I can hear scans, but I can't see them. You know what? I don't feel like I need to. Don't want or need to see him, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's do this very single-sided for now. Oh, I've broken through into another bit that pokes through to the surface. Do I just harness that? Just harness this existing hole and just build the stairs up? Just slap the station over the existing hole?
Yeah.
That feels quite cheap. But also sounds quite cheap.
Hmm.
How about that? Let me jump up. Invisible field. Ah. Glitch you out, haven't I? There you go. Just, yeah. Where am I exactly? I don't know. I'm entirely surrounded by trees and can't get out.
Do you take a map with you?
Because I already roughly know where I am, so I don't think it's really necessary. It's just a matter of where exactly am I. I mean, inside of the forward base, sure. But where exactly is that? I'm further away than I imagined. Be over the sea, sure.
CB. No, that is a good omen. That's been previously established.
True. There's not a sea creeper, so
Yeah.
that's not a good omen. If we just path this up to the surface.
The
Off it.
Okay. What a loud, strange noise. Followed by a
It's a
chicken
noise, that.
screaming.
Oh, the IRL or Minecraft?
Here. I don't know, it's just a loud sound, and then chicken squawked very loudly, and then there was like a squelching noise. But I can't see that anything's out of place.
That's weird.
Hmm.
How weird and unsettling.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's going to be two. We do want to do it like that. Like a little turn in space. Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Good. Do it like that, and like that. Then turn again. Go up thus.
Turn and turn again.
Because I've not slapped the station on top yet, but this is where the station will be, I guess. So what we need to do now is kind of secure it somewhat. It's because no, I've really done it like this before. Where it's filling in a space essentially rather than carving one out. It's a different set of skills, different things going on.
Yeah.
Quite late. Yeah, it's late.
Yeah, it's getting there. Ah!
Oh.
Olumus of
Fell
Fail
off the
says
roof again.
ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
So I guess it's going to be built just like here in the middle of the woods. Fine. What I need to do is secure the sides. Should have enough stone bricks for. And come up with more later. Do that for now. Some of them up like that. Sure, there's plenty of overhead space. Yeah, that works.
You take it anywhere you feel you wanna go. And you walked in the middle, walked in the middle, walked in the middle of the road. Yeah, you walked in the middle, walked in the middle, walked in the middle of the road.
Kind of build along, I
You
guess.
take your time, you take your place.
Like walling the stairs in rather than building them out, so
And you walked in the middle, walked
gotta be something like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Set of stairs there. Try that.
Walk down the middle, walk down the middle of the road. Yeah, you walk down the middle, walk down the middle, walk down the middle of the road.
Start.
Between the lines.
Well, it's a start.
Yeah.
Then what I will have to do is cut a path essentially through the wood. Fell some trees and that in order to connect to that forward base. It's a good place as any to have a station.
Just round the corner from the base.
Yeah. See, if you go much further forward, you've got lava and other, you know, and all the sand and stuff. So it's probably you could get. I think you probably could have got slightly closer before building, you know, before tunneling up. But it's not bad.
Yeah.
Take it. Stuff back. Hey, Pythia, it's been a while. Second ferry. I got a load of cooked fish. They were all off ships.
Yeah, probably.
Does it make sense if it were? Yeah, that's kind of yeah. Can condense down. I'll need one space one. Ah, some of it's tap and loop.
So is it any wonder that the ghosts should free their graves from the ghouls in their coffin, gnawing tasty their remains, groaning round the Eugene.
There we go.
Trembling at the cold
There are.
and the harrowing wind that would chill the marrow in their bones.
Get around there, duck in there, turn. Dodge, turn, dodge.
Meanwhile, wrestling with their
That's the
backs
wrong
against
hole.
the right
That's the
and
right
the
one.
lovers.
There.
Kids who think they're vampires, nick their butts from other birds. Whipping caged on their torsos, they await for Satan's call. In the hurdles that their mothers washed and ironed with their smalls.
Roof.
And some white wall here.
We were sat among the fallen leaves and never knew the danger. Never saw their true position in the hard-fought food chain of nature. For shocking for the darkness comes those pesky little creatures. Good men flee the devil, but the devil flees the boneyard creepers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, was somewhere I should have fenced out. So it could be. Ah, now I've got more space in my inventory. Oh well. It's done, it's done. Right.
There must be some kind of way out.
Suppose in a way, the bunkers. What if Boromir fell to the rings to cut himself? Theory. The person I'd kind of given more evidence for it, at least. Maybe I was selling him a bit short. Because he cuts his hand on the. He's the only member of the Fellowship who falls to the ring. He's the only member of the Fellowship who cuts them hands on the shards of Narsil.
Yeah.
And they say that he turns sour after he cuts his hand. In the way he is towards Aragorn. Like, at first he's just kind of marveling about the sword and that, as you'll remember from the film. And then he cuts his hand and gets in a mad, storms off. And they're saying that's proof that, his behaviour had been altered already.
Yeah.
But, maybe it's because he cut his hand on shards of Narsil.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what soured his mood. And of course it's also meant to be symbolic, and he picks up the sword of a king and immediately cuts himself on it.
Yeah.
Aragorn then, respectfully, but easily just picks it up and puts it back when it falls on the floor, and does not cut himself on it.
Yeah.
Symbolism. Therefore, we don't have to interpret it literally. Besides which, it's a spiritual corruption, not a physical one that the ring does on you.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, ultimately Gollum and stuff end up ruined, but that's a physical embodiment of the spiritual corruption rather than a physical corruption in its own right. Also, the ring can't make you live longer. It just stretches the life you already have over a longer period of time. Your gosh state can't give you more life.
Yeah.
It just extends the life you have over a long period of time, so that's partly why Gollum ends up hideous and disfigured. Because, it's been stretched out.
Yeah.
It's like Bilbo does the, like, what is it like? Butter spread over too much bread, and he says, no.
Yeah.
That's how he feels, so that's exactly what's happened to him too. Which is also what alarms Gandalf originally, I think. That you feel like what, sorry?
Illumis of fail says ZZZ.
Oh, that's convenient, I'm just trying to station.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Haven't aged today, and all that stuff. Like he visibly has, but still.
Yeah.
See, we don't know when Gandalf's referring to there. It could be like, I saw you a year ago and you hadn't aged today.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I wasn't as interested in when the films came out. I wasn't as interested in the Fellowship of the Ring as I was in the other two. I thought the other two were much cooler. Maybe because they got big battles in them.
Yeah. Nowadays you realise that Fellowship's the one that's got all that lore.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that I didn't really take in.
Yeah.
And some really, really good, like, subtle acting. Like, there's the whole scene where Gandalf explains the ring to Frodo, which is obviously for our benefit. But he explains the ring to Frodo like over a cup of tea. And that whole scene is it's not a big thing, but the way it's done is really good. It's a really clever scene. Like the way they're talking over a cup of tea and like Frodo, while Gandalf starts explaining it all, Frodo's busying himself making a cup of tea. Lots of little details, lots of things going on there.
Yeah.
like kind of happening in the background. And when Gandalf mentions Sauron, the ring talks back. Which I mean is interesting in and of itself, obviously. But also it says Zigur, which is the name that Sauron went by when he was living in like Numenor and stuff, pretending to be a cool dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes perfect sense as well. Good on him, because he's not going to call himself Sauron, the abhorred one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that works. I like that. We've got all these enchanted fishing rods. Warrant Charm 2. Warrant Charm 2. Merlin's Repair. Look of the Sea 3. Warrant Charm 1. Curse of Vanishing, Curse of Vanishing, Curse of Vanish. That's not busy still.
He does not permit that name to be written nor spoken.
Exactly, yeah. They're broken tool, actually. Which of course does always raise the interesting question of why does the Mouth of Sauron call himself the Mouth of Sauron if Sauron doesn't allow that name to be spelled or spoken.
Yeah.
But assumedly that's because like everybody knows who we're on about here though.
Yeah.
Like you can say where you want, it's the Fellowship, you know, Fellowship people, they're all going to be like, yeah, you're on about Sauron, aren't you?
Yeah.
Aragorn's team, so it's just like, ugh, fine.
Yeah.
Sauron it is. Hey.
Hi.
Whoops. No,
Whoa.
I've scooped up a fish. Help.
Ah.
Help. I got it. That was
Okay.
Armor chest is full. I've got some armor chest to put in there.
Maybe need a clothing chest.
I'm gonna stick it in iron for now, along with this gold, because apparently... Well, I mean, I guess we didn't have space for the gold either, so...
Yeah, I guess that's what we do now.
Just have both of them as just armor chest, instead of armor chest, iron and armor chest.
Yeah.
Do we have some of the leather clothes? I mean, I know a lot of that's attributable to me, but not all of it. Certainly it has grown in my absence.
I bought some too to level up people.
Ah, fair. Magical items, surely.
Looking for books. The magic of reading.
Yes. Trying to put out Heart of the Sea goes. This is a broken tool, I would say.
I actually dug up like 15 Hearts of the Sea now. I'm starting to think that Titanic was not a factual film.
Yeah, not very unique, is it? The bottle of bewitchment clearly goes in enchanted. That's well of war.
Is there anything better than when there's a accident at sea and the newspapers describe it as a real-life Titanic?
I don't think there is, you know, not much at least.
Yeah.
I've seen that as well. People thought I like a real life Titanic.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a. Oh, they don't know Pepe laugh.
Yeah.
It's an iron helmet with nymph's breath. It's quite useful, isn't it?
Mm.
Better than those leather helmets with nymph's breath.
Yeah.
Single piece of bamboo. Where do we get name tags from?
The scholar.
Scholar. Okay. Better get a name tag for this fish,
Yeah.
so that I can deploy said fish and won't have it disappear.
20 emeralds.
Thank you. Bit steep.
Yeah, what price can you put on having a name of your own?
True. I've bought a couple. Well, there will be a couple spare, so I'll put them in a chest. So we've got them for future.
Okay. Remember, you gotta anvil them while you're there.
I'm gonna. Where would you put them? Would you put it in enchanting? Would you put them in? I mean, they're not magical, so I guess in enchanting.
Navigation.
Navigation. I maybe we're a couple in navigation, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know why they're in there, but that's where they are.
Oh, we've got a few spare now. I'd not looked in navigation, I'd looked in like enchanting and stuff.
Yeah.
Shows me. I bet I've already made this joke, in which case there's gonna be two fish with the same name. But that feels like the sort of thing I'd do. The same joke twice.
It's true,
That's
you
good,
do
yeah.
that a lot.
Mainly 'cause I either forget that I've told that particular person that joke, or just forget that I've ever used that joke.
Okay, hopefully that'll be enough for.
I do like when people say things like a real life Titanic. It's just that daft, isn't it?
Yeah.
Real life Titanic. I mean, I guess, but also, you know, there is a real life Titanic.
Yeah. Hey, turtles.
To harvest some of that sea grass that I've put down, and then we can have more.
Oh. There are 4 turtles. I thought we only had 3.
Yes, we've got 4.
Ah.
Great.
Hmm. Oh, getting late out.
Get back in. The fish just jumped out.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
James Pond, maybe. James Pond. What do you call the fish?
Fishy McFishface.
There's a fish called Blinky as well. See if I can find it.
Neuralon says ZZZ.
Dirt inverter. Coelacanth, Makepeace. What's that? James Pond, Wanda. What other to check on? What are you called? Blinky. A few fish in there.
Yeah.
Some lily pads, some coral.
Yeah.
Seaweed. Sea cucumbers.
Yeah.
Not got any shears on you. Have you?
None on me now.
It was opportunistic.
Hmm?
It don't matter that you've not. So if you had, I'd borrow them for a couple of minutes, but maybe it's a job for later.
Okay. I mean, there's some at the.
Oh, there's
sheep
some in
camp.
the. Yeah, I'll just catch these.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You.
The chest was like glitched open, so I was like, let's have a look. Let's get it. You know, just open it to shut it.
Yeah.
And then saw what I saw.
Harvesting some blowfish spines.
It's the thing that I'm looking for. There it is. And one more. Do you want to see a thing, Lewis? Or have you already gone?
Always. What's up?
We're gonna do a thing.
You creating a sand golem?
No. I'm gonna
a
find
seagrass golem, I'd say.
So, where are some turtles? There's 2 turtles here. So that's.
Ah.
So they're doing the do. Ah!
Yeah.
Now, they should go to the beach at which they were spawned to lay their eggs.
Oh.
For the minute, they don't seem interested.
Yeah. Just very slowly go to the beach at which they were spawned.
So it seems like because they're doing this, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, they are turtles. I don't know what it's with.
Yeah.
Not just gonna swim around, are they? Gonna scale a hill to try and.
Yeah.
I only chose these because they were away. The one of them was swimming away over there. I chose these because they were away, and it wouldn't look like they were just immediately laying eggs where they were presently located. So they're just doing this for reasons.
Mhm.
Anywho, there we go. Look at them bomb now.
Yeah.
Now, behold when they get down to it. When she gets down to it. Oh, I didn't get the full effect. They did get the eggs at least.
Yeah. Because she was
If she'd
partly in
been
the water.
wholly on land when she'd done it, sand would have gone flying up as she did it.
Ah. And she buried them.
Now the turtles can pass over them, no problem, but if we stand on them, they break.
Okay. We'll stay clear.
I think you have to like remain on them for a second or something, but still, I'll
Yeah.
let it safe. If such I can do. I wonder what a bottle of bewitchment does.
Hmm.
Oh, there's a potion of physic in navigation for some reason, so I'll put that in enchanted as well.
Yeah.
And I guess really, a potion's magical items. I suppose they are, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Whereas the components would be the enchanted chest ones. But then there's already a bottle of bewitchment in here, so clearly one of us at least had that thought previously. How did I make that fermented spider eye?
Spider eye and gunpowder? It was something weird like that.
I didn't do it.
What are you trying to ferment?
A spider eye. So we've got one in. It's sugar, the gunpowder. It was somewhat weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can't remember now. It was just in case we need to make another potion of weakness. We'd have some of the components ready.
Hmm.
But
You weren't trying to, ferment apples or something.
I need that sugar, man. It was a mushroom, sugar, and a spider eye.
Ah.
Sugar kind of makes sense. I think you use it for that sort of thing, no?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Cool. Let's have that back in enchanting. So yeah, now in the future we've got a fermented spider eye if we want to put another potion of weakness. Nice. Probably a cat. Probably cook some more stone. I don't know if we got the bamboo to do it, but I think we probably need at least a couple. Stacks aren't go because I'll use a few stacks to build the station and things when I do that. So. I've got plenty. Some stone already done. Do you want me to take it out to oven?
Yeah. Chest can't go on.
Oh no.
Chest can't go on carpet.
Ah. Always come down. There are farmers stood on top of metal fencing
Yeah.
outside the stairs to the factory. I was like, come down, sir.
Yeah, I don't think that's safe.
No. Feel safe. PFV windows. Hey, a chicken.
Well, I guess I give up. There'll be chickens everywhere forever. At least until somebody fixes the high.
Were you referring to the bit near your temple?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
chicken.
known structural weakness.
Yeah, I watched a chicken walk in there.
Yeah, there's not actually much defense on that section. It's a temporary measure.
Hmm.
Because, about you building your temple. I didn't bother upgrading the defenses there until I knew if I were just expanding the high hay around it.
Yeah.
Thought if I'm going to be expanding it in future, I might as well not mess around with it now.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what I was planning to be doing there, I guess, was, I was gonna build a second high hay around it, and maybe engulf some outer areas. But I was gonna leave, like, the currently existing high hay in place, but a little gatehouse.
Alright.
Yeah, just to show how the village had expanded, I guess.
Fair. Think of all the timber we could extract from it.
Yeah.
But you can't choose sentimentality over profit. But constantly be striving for more.
Hmm.
I'm sure there's no dangerous or damaging long-term effects from that.
But Kazanbi can be slowly divided into districts,
True.
and eventually we can, organize it into, rich and poor areas and control who's allowed into each section.
That is a good point. Yeah, that's true. And thus ensure better control, which is the aim of everything. It's
Yeah.
night time, by the way. I don't know where you are right now.
Oh, okay. Sleep on a bed floating in midair because carpets work weird.
Illumus of Fail says
They
ZZZ.
do. I'm glad they introduced them at the same time. They're not 100%, are they?
No, they could
Nirelon says
do with a little bit more work.
WZZZ.
Ow.
Bang your head on a ceiling or something.
Yes. What the hell is that noise?
What did it sound like?
My first thought was that it was a skeleton, except it's not quite the noise that a skeleton makes, and was far more repeated. Just this constant crashing, bony kind of noise. It stopped when I opened the door, and then Amber Lamps wandered in, looking happy. I think Amber Lamps
Oh.
may have killed a skeleton.
Was Ambulance scratching at the door?
Oh, maybe. Is that a thing that they do now?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I know they can teleport through doors.
I feel like cats clawing things is legit, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense to me if they included that. It's not something I've encountered so far.
No. And it could be a glitch, or it could be something else.
Yeah, it
Cats
sounds-
scratch at doors. Was it some other creature that you didn't see? Was it just a spooky noise? Yeah, they gained the spooky noises.
yeah.
Any wheat seeds? I don't know. So planning a great expansion. Oops. Just fired off an arrow by mistake. Could have got anybody.
Yeah.
Now, where did that villager go? I was here a minute ago. I'm sure it's probably fine. Sure, there's nothing to be concerned about there.
Hmm.
Probably just gone somewhere else.
Yeah. We'll just go all sorts of places.
Just because I was shooting off arrows, don't mean get hit by one, does it?
I mean, it proves nothing.
Exactly. Defense rests. Flog these two. Fixed me pickaxe, so nearly fixed my axe. Have you reset? No, they're not reset. I hope they just instantly reset.
Yeah.
Alas, no. Yeah. Hold on.
It's bizarre that carpet takes up more space than slabs.
Yeah. Feel a bit askew, doesn't it? You're not giving me a discount for all that jive. Yes. Ah, there you go. Nice, don't give me a discount, you say anything. Boo. Villain. You reset, we want to offer me a discount, fiend. Also, why are all our iron golems penned up in there?
In the sheep pens? I don't know. I've taken them out. They went back in.
Because they can't really do their jobs there, can they?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know how they got back in the first place. I don't know how they got in the first place, but I took them all out and they somehow got all back in. I don't know. I don't understand any of it.
Why do they always end up congregating like that? Should we move the sheep somewhere else and just take the fence down?
See if the iron golems follow them or not.
You know, perhaps out where the monochrome sheep are.
Yeah, might not be a bad
No.
idea.
I'd rather have 'em marauding around. Feels a bit safer. Oh yeah, it's no, I don't want to do that. Definitely do something about that. Where is that just like a pile of soil on top of the high hay?
Yeah.
I'd manually reinforce that with wood. It was so cool coming into the temple chamber with the obsidian villager face, spewing lava. Cause you see it through the portal as you approach.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
You're not up to anything dangerous in there.
Now I'm just wandering around.
Okay.
There's a number of nether products here. Still one at chests.
Oh, yeah. Guess we dropped it off at some point before we went much further.
Did Badger do it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Badger nipped back, didn't he?
Yeah.
It kind of really works that the temple just arises out of this woodland. Looks like there was, you know, something here and it's kind of regrown around it.
Yeah.
I also like that we still have Anvil's chamber.
Yeah.
I suppose if we get any others,
Yeah.
we needed a bit more time to extract them. Although now we've got a procedure, haven't we? Of followers to stars on sea and
Yeah.
then curing them. Oh, the vines are spread here.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think there's still a bunch of construction materials there, but to be honest, I mean there's more I want to add to it, so
Ah, fair then.
yeah.
There is a load of like stone and stuff in there. Plenty to add to it though. Yeah, it's fine. I'll not report you for boarding. Yet. Not report you yet.
I'm getting late.
I'll head indoors. Suppose he's heading up for finishing time IRL as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Bye.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ. Neuralon says ZZZ.
The next thing is to set out again and do some more work over there, so I'll probably do that next time.
Yeah.
Come on, Henry. Oh, that's it. I was sitting in front of fire. Cover. Oh, it's just loose.
Hmm?
I think I just saw a loose horse.
Is it just outside the factory?
No, over near the station.
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Get a saddle and see what we can do.
Hmm.
This horse just marauding around. Same.
Okay.
Where are the others now?
Probably Badger's work.
Did I just oh, was he already saddled? Yeah, he was already saddled, so
Oh.
there you go, that saves. Put it with the other saddles all the same. But yeah, he's he, she, they safely penned up now.
Okay.
Just wondering, I don't know if they've been put somewhere else and moved or what. Did I just leave those lanterns there? I suppose I did. Didn't I? birthday decorations that I missed when I took tree day.
A furnace, windows.
That's a different loose horse.
Okay.
That one I think is yours, so that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need to gather the materials I need, I think. Don't have it all in stock.
There. Alright, so I think that'll be it for me for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, Loomis.
Yeah, thank you for being here with me.
I hope to be back on Friday, but I don't, because of current ongoing business, I don't know when that'll be. But there'll be a vote in the Loomis's Discord on Friday to see what we'll be doing.
Yeah.
Assuming that's still going ahead as normal, Lewis. I'm assuming for you, I shouldn't.
Yeah, hopefully the team stream will still be going on.
Excellent day.
Yeah, there'll be a vote on the day to see what's played. I mean, even if I wasn't doing it, everybody else is welcome to. You stream
Thank
yourself.
Yeah, we'll do something Friday then. So I don't know what time I'll be starting though, because I don't know what time I'm available Friday. As you know, ongoing business.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll be doing something at some point. But yeah, thank you everybody.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been good. Appreciated the company, and I hope to see you all next time.
The Marie.
Yeah. Till then, everybody.